What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another set of multiplayer rounds. I've got a new disc in my bag. I have the Water Skip Sticky Paradigm. Let's see how it starts for me right off the bat. It's going out here, hopefully get a water skip, and then just jump up and stop. Is it going to work? Oh, a little bit long. It's okay. We'll get the putt in, get the birdie, and start out this way. It really isn't terrible starting with a birdie there. Eagle's better and would have had it if I took my regular line. But that's still fun to work on figuring out the new disc coming here. The desk jock is in. Of course, he got his too. Erickson. He's off the tee. Where is he? He's just a little bit up there. Is he going to knock it in? Oh, he's just off the side, but not into the water. So we're starting out tied with Erickson. Down. Oh, he was in the water earlier. All right, so we're in the middle of the card here. Next Enso is Enso 4. Let's take the glide skip paradigm at it. Why not? I've been having a lot of trouble getting this hole, and if I hit this just right, stay in, stay in, stay in. Yes, stays in. So I should be able to get the eagle this time. About 90 feet of power, I'm thinking, on this one. And boom, knock it down and take the eagle, tied back up in the lead. All right, last Enso here is Enso 6. Should be pretty good with the water skip sapphire. Aim a little bit to the right. Gives us just a tiny bit extra power for that headwind. But this is looking perfect. Hit the tree a little bit. Yes, a little bit of foliage. Skip up, and we're there. Erickson, looks like he might have missed that throw in the water. That's tough to go down there. But we'll keep it tied up with Desk Jock. Tossing this fuse in, lost 77 feet. Easy peasy. Let's see if we can take him out in the rest of these holes. This is a win that brings temptation, but I'm just going to go forehand with the light glide paradigm. Brings the temptation of a backhand because if you can hit it just right, you can get way up that hillside. But yeah, it also brings a lot of danger into play. This rolled pretty far down there, 141. I think even with a 3 tailwind, I got it to like 200 power. And that is, just off the side. So we'll be taking the birdie. Where is Death Jock? He was way back there. Looks like he super overturned that drive and then getting up the hill. Not really much of a chance, but taking the birdie there. Grizzly Gulch 5. A big pushing wind. I think I should be able to get the light glide paradigm up there. Give us some hyzer to counteract that wind. And this is looking like it's going to slide right to the back and give me a look out to the front. There we go. 95 feet. So I'll throw this like 60 power. And oh no. Nope, did not wait for that sway appropriately. Paid the price on not taking the lead, even though Death Shock had a little bit of trouble there as well. And Grizzly Gulch 1. One wind? What the heck? Let's run it. Take the warship, top chevron on this tree, and a full disc of hyzer. Let's do it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Boom! Look at that. I almost never even ace run that hole. I had a couple bad experiences. And Death Shock 2. His was fake. Wow, he was that close. Looks like almost the same line. But I guess the warship is better than the core. What do you know? I think that's probably the core there. This is a rough wind. We're going to lay up the sapphire. Get it out, hopefully, around the drop zone. And don't kick into the water. Not in the water. That's a good start. This is going to be tough to get there. But I kind of feel like that wind, once I turn the corner, might push me far enough. Let's see if this can get some good ground. This has a chance. Oh boy. Wow, I didn't quite turn that enough. 103. I think I usually get some foliage on the way up there. So I'm going to give it a little bit of extra power. Yep, there's the foliage, and it still knocked me down before I could get there close enough. And we're going to take the birdie to Death Shock's birdie as well. No shame in a birdie in that tough wind there. Easy for the diamond. Aim over to the left. and give it basically a straight pullback. Goes over here, hits a bit of hillside, and even kicks the right way. Fantastic. 50 feet, we'll go and throw that in forehand with just about that 50 feet of power. We'll probably go up to 60 because there's a little bit of an elevation raise there. Getting out, so we got our 1-stroke lead. See if we can close it out with Ikigai Springs 2. We'll take the Sapphire, aim down a little bit, and half disc of Anheuser. Death Shock's running it, of course. And he parked it. Not quite getting an ace, but we get the first win there. All right. Next one, we got Nokia, KO Backwoods, and Maple Hill Diamond to close it out. Joshua and Daniel Mork, who we're taking on this time. So starting out here on Nokia 11, I take the Glide Sapphire, aim down low to the left, and like a half disc of Anheuser. Should get me right up the center gap. I don't even worry about if I hit this tree, because it usually kicks a little bit to one side or the other, like it does there. They have an easy 80-footer. As long as they don't have any sort of tailwind, this is automatic with the Sapphire and definitely not going into the water. Next here, we're going to try to get way out here, aim down on the tree, and like a half disc of hyzer, a little bit more because that 2 wind. Let's see if we can get some good skips. Yes, this is a good skip out here. It stopped a little bit early. Like if it kept going, I could have gotten it within 100 feet. I got to try to keep this low enough, but of course make sure it gets there. So I'll go like 100 feet of power because it's a little bit downhill. Under the tree. Oh, just off the cage of the basket. So we're taking birdie there, but keeping the tie for the lead so far. Here's one that I sometimes go diamond. I'm thinking about, no, I wonder if a backhand water skip sticky paradigm would work out here. I'm going to have to test that out and see if that might be the perfect distance. Yeah, we'll take the birdie easy that way. But maybe like a left or right wind. It might be good to try out that backhand water skip sticky paradigm. KO Backwoods 2. I'm feeling frisky. Let's get the arrive over there. This wind is going to push me back, so I should be safe. Even though it's way overturned. Holy oh. Okay. Well, that's a mistake. Got me in the wire. I think the sticky mutt's going to get me up there, though. And we're going to be dropping off a stroke to probably both these guys. No doubt they're both going to get birdies. They both went to the fairway. Yeah, they both played the fairway. This hole is too silly easy in any wind, really, to just get the birdie on if you play the fairway. Oh, so we tied it back up, not dropping a stroke. On the backwoods here, we're going to take the water skip drive because it's headwind. And if we hit the gap right, we'll be up there. This is a hard transition from the Sapphire. Just getting the stability right with the headwind change as well. But to 64 feet, we'll throw it in the forehand. So almost too much power. We threw it with 60 power and got right on the top chains and dropped in. And look at this. I think we're going right back into the lead because we managed to connect on this hole. Finally here, we're going to take the accurate water skip Sapphire, slide right, and just toss out this gap. I know some people try to get a little further over to the right. I just feel like I'm cutting it too close if I try to turn this more to those trees on the right. So I have no problem. I'm 54 feet away. Not an issue at all. That should never be a throw-in we're missing. And thankfully that was a fake miss. That it looked like we knocked those chains away. Maple Hill Diamond 17. Let's get the diamond out there. Just made for the hole. And if we get out to the opening, ideally a little bit further to the right. But I think we're going to be able to save this. Yep, I think so. 39 feet. We'll go forehand throw in. And 40, 50, 60 power. I think 60 power on this. Yes! 60 power does it. Oh! That was a cool throw in. Nice throw in, Daniel Work. Joshua throw as well. So no strokes gained on the card, getting the eagle there. This one, you take the glide sapphire down low, and you give it a straight pullback. Maybe a little bit of hyzer on that one. And it gets around the corner, straight up to the base of the basket. It's frankly a very easy hole on the FPO layout here to take the birdie on, just get around the corner, especially in a one wind. If the wind is up more, it's definitely a lot harder to get around and figure out hitting that gap just right to get to the pin. Going to the final hole, let's see if we can hold the lead. We're gonna throw the rhythm down there, try and give it a little more hyzer, aim a little more left. I just get tired of getting caught behind those trees on the right, and looks like perfect to me. 74 feet, we'll slide just to make sure that tree's out of the way. So it's just over 60 power. Boom. Knock it in. And there's our W. We managed to come back despite KP2 or KB2. Next one here is Champions Landing, Cahill Park in the middle, and then Maple Hill Diamond again. So we're going to get another chance at those Maple Hill Diamond holes. And it's Diamond 17. We have Treble Bass Clef, Treble Bass Clef, the Cha-Cha, and Smooth. I'm going to take my water skip drive out here. I mean, it's such a low chance of me at least getting that eagle. So don't really see a chance. Sorry, I see a chance. I don't really see a point in running it because I'm not going to be able to do what Treble Bass Clef was just able to do. Nice shot, man. And he gets his eagle with a fantastic drive and the throw into boot. We got the birdie, and we avoided the par that Smoo got and staying tied up with the Cha-Cha. Okay, here is MPO, not FPO. So MPO, we're taking glide skip paradigm. And just get it far out here. I want this to be wider. Oh. Well, I did not see that possibility. It's been a while since I've thrown this hole. It's going to take light glide paradigm over the top. Over everything should drop me down onto the green. It looks like it's going to no problem. Yeah, no problem at all on the green. We'll save the par. But wow, that's a bummer. This definitely could have been a birdie, just hitting that right. I almost got knocked out of the chains there. Good job, chains holding on. And the Cha-Cha got the eagle. Holy cow. These guys are not making it easy to catch up. This one, the diamond should get there just fine. That tailwind's going to push it long and snuggle up under the basket. Oh, fantastic. Looks like Cha-Cha might have been long. Treble Bass Clef might have been long. Oh, it's a big tailwind. Well, if you driver when you should have fairwayed, you're gonna have a bad time. So Bass Clef with the par, Cha-Cha. Was he? Oh, he was a B. Okay, he's saving the par as well there. Cahill Park in the middle. We're gonna take the sticky musket down low. Give it just a little bit of anhyzer to it. Straighten that out a bit. And get up here to the green. My shot when I run this is with the glide sapphire and like right on the basket and a straight pullback. But I don't need to run it here because well, maybe I might need to start thinking about running it a little bit and trying to catch back up some. Cahill Park 1. Yeah, let's take what did I just throw? Sapphire. Glide sapphire. I've been liking the diamond, but with that wind going 4 wind left to right, that just gonna be all the turn it needs from the wind. And no reason to go to the diamond to get extra turn to that as well. That'd just be way too understable. I'm taking the rhythm here and just aim up just a smidgen and give it that straight pullback. It lands nice and soft and stays close to the basket. I like this way better than the forehand musket line that I've been taking before. Because frankly, I never aced this hole anyway. I think I have like one time ever. So if I'm not going to ace it, might as well try and get myself close to the basket and take the wall out of play, which that rhythm absolutely does. Let's see if we can get 17 again. Give that the straight pullback after aiming right. And again, I did not get far enough over to the right. And I'm going to pay the price this time. Can I even see the basket from here? I cannot. It looks like there's an invisible collision bush in front of me. Let's try aiming right at the basket. Give it 100 power. Hopefully that powers through enough. No, not even close to being enough to power through. So we're going to take the birdie this time. I got to redial in that drive and get it further to the right so I have a more open look. But now I'm a solo last, which means it is time to run this. We are... Well, okay. I have no idea how to run this one. But it's a tricky win, so we might have a chance just throwing the diamond up there. Getting the birdie might be enough to get the stroke. And that diamond, or having the shift, absolutely built for this hole. So a fantastic drive. Treble bass clef. Actually a par. So we did get a stroke back there, just playing the clean birdie. Whereas Cha-Cha, looks like he's in. So he's got the birdie. And we are still down. And I think it's Maple Hole 2. Yep. And let's run it with the diamond. I think it's about here. I'm kind of winging this. Right on line. Oh, and really that's a bummer. Well, the Nux went in, though, and we will come out even elo at the end of this one. Nice. This is some fun realms, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And as always, stay bogey free.